The Night the Lantern Walked. A supernatural haunted story. In a small village surrounded by dense forest, there was an old mud house that everyone avoided. People said the house belonged to a widow who died alone 30 years ago. No one ever saw her burial. Some villagers believed she still roamed the area, searching for the person who never returned with help. One winter night, a group of 3 friends, Rafik, Hamid, and Babul, were returning home after visiting a nearby town. The sky was foggy, and the cold wind made the bamboo trees hiss like snakes. Their lantern was almost out of oil, and the road passed directly in front of the widow's abandoned house. As they walked, Rafik suddenly whispered, "Bro, someone's behind us." Hamid turned around. There was no one, but the sound of slow footsteps continued. Crunch, crunch, crunch. The fog thickened. They could barely see 10 steps ahead. Then, out of nowhere, their lantern flickered and died. For a moment, the world went completely black. When Rafik tried to relight it, his hands froze because the lantern had become warm, as if someone else had been holding it. Hamid said with a shaking voice, "Don't stop. Keep walking. Don't look anywhere." But Babul, the bravest of them, turned around. What he saw made his breath stop. A second lantern was now glowing behind them, floating in mid-air, slowly following them, matching their steps. The yellow light wasn't steady. It beat like a heartbeat. And in the glow of that lantern, Babul saw the outline of a woman, head hanging down, long hair covering her face, feet not touching the ground. The floating lantern moved closer. Rafik grabbed Babul's arm. "Don't look at her face," he whispered, because everyone in the village knew the story. If you ever saw the widow's face, you would be taken into the forest and never return. The 3 friends started walking faster. The floating lantern followed. The sound of footsteps became louder, though the ghost didn't have feet on the ground. Crunch, crunch, crunch. But the footsteps were now right beside them. Suddenly the woman whispered directly into Rafik's ear, "Take me home." None of them had the courage to turn around. When they finally reached the village edge, the floating lantern suddenly stopped. Then, slowly, it drifted back toward the forest, vanishing into the fog as if it was never there. The next morning, villagers found fresh footprints around the abandoned widow's house, small, thin, and clearly barefoot. But the house had been locked for decades. Even today, people say that on foggy nights, a single lantern floats along the forest road, looking for someone to take her home. And if you ever hear footsteps behind you on that empty path, don't turn around. You might see the lantern waiting for you